Now, some people feel like, as I just said, that came directly from Nicki. Nicki Minaj cussed out Ice Spice at the Barbie World video shoot. Ice Spice was scared in the corner.
Hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea.
I don't even know where to begin with this, but I think I gotta start with sassy, messy Kanye West hopping into female business, trying to get in between Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. Because Kanye, he's aware of what's going on. He's looking at the internet. He sees that Nicki has kind of been a big sister for Ice Spice, helping her maneuver through the industry, giving her that cosign, right? And he wants to ruin that because, see, Kanye and Nicki had a beef. Kanye wanted to drop this song, Carnival. Nicki didn't want to, be a part of the song. She felt like it was too long. He waited too long to drop the song. And Kanye been salty ever since. So this is his way of trying to dig at Nicki and say, hey, Ice Spice really don't rock with you. So after Nicki didn't want to get on the Carnival song, Yes Jules said they sent the verse to Doja Cat and Ice Spice. Kanye comes back and says Ice Spice sent a verse in for New Body. Now her team is saying we can't use it. So this is Kanye saying, hey, Nicki, your little protege, she don't really fuck with you like that because I sent her a verse and she did it, knowing that me and you don't fuck with each other. Knowing that her best friend is Taylor Swift and that they be going to the Super Bowl together and Taylor don't fuck with me, but she still did the verse anyway, regardless of her relationship with Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift. Which I won't go too deep on the Taylor Swift shit, but that is real. I don't know how Taylor felt about Ice Spice allegedly doing this verse. And allegedly because everybody who talks about this story, they never mention the fact that Ice Spice team said that it was cap. But they never specifically said it was cap on whether she did the verse or it was cap on they're not allowing the verse to come out with Kanye or saying that Kanye can't use it. By the way, Kanye put a whole bunch of shit on his album without people's permission, so why the fuck would he care now? And I think that is a valid point. Now, a bunch of barbs started dragging Ice Spice, and I found this tweet, and it said, Nicki Minaj is shading Ice Spice through her stylist in new tweet for sending a verse for New Body. So, this person said Ice and Nicki really sisters. And they was basically saying because Ice Spice is not allowing Kanye to put out the verse, that means Ice is loyal to Nicki. Now, Khalil, the stylist, said, how they sisters? When she sent the verse in and now snatching it after it was leaked that she was sent the song. Now, some people feel like, as I just said, that came directly from Nicki. And just like in the last video I did about Beyonce and Erykah Badu, and the stylist of Beyonce came and checked Erykah Badu. Do you think that stylist did that without talking to Beyonce? And so I say the same thing in this situation. Do you think Khalil, who's styling Nicki Minaj, would risk his job over a tweet? Or do you think Nicki told him to put this out? Now, this brings me to the next thing, all right? Brother Armand Wiggins. Now, first off, shout out to Armand. He just got that job at Fox Soul replacing Funky Deneva. And that's big for us niggas in media because a lot of us would kill to have that job. I know some people hating on him, but to me, that is a really big look for him and just a big look for online commentators in general, all right? But back to what we talking about. Armand told a story about Nicki and Ice Spice. And allegedly, and according to Armand and his sources, Nicki Minaj cussed out Ice Spice at the Barbie World video shoot. And the issue was basically about Ice's management. Now, I don't know what the specifics were. I don't know if the management wanted more money for the song, but apparently they had been having issues and it all came to a boil when Nicki Minaj just cussed out Ice Spice. But the more interesting part about this story to me, and it's something that Armand kind of slid by. He said it, but he didn't, linger on it too long. He said Ice Spice was scared in the corner. He said Ice Spice was scared in the corner, okay? And I was like, wow. So, Big Bad Nicki had young little Ice trembling and nervous? And to me, that speaks to number one, Nicki is probably, frightening when she cussing somebody out. But at the same time, I still think regardless of Ice Spice wanting to maybe, eclipse a Nicki Minaj one day, I still think that she's a fan of Nicki. And I think that's why a lot of these girls be so hurt when they do have some friction with Nicki, because this is somebody that they looked up to. You can't tell me you a young female rapper coming up now and you weren't at least a fan of Nicki. I don't have to say you were inspired by Nicki and you bowed down to her, but you at least fucked with some of her shit. And now you got somebody who you never thought in a million years would be in the same room with you, who you never thought in a million years would be breathing the same air as you. Now they cussing you out and going off on you. I think that would frighten a young girl like Ice Spice. And I hope I'm not damaging my chances of Ice Spice reading my DM. Damn, Ice Spice, don't get mad at me for this. I just gotta do my job, Ice. I still think the ass is fat. I still want you to sit on my face. But that's not what we talking about right now. Now, I was waiting to put this video out because I was hoping to get some confirmations between Nicki Minaj or Ice Spice team. But everything I gave y'all right now, this is all we got. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like the Stylist is confirming Nicki is upset by this Ice Spice verse? And do you think Nicki really cussed out Ice Spice like Armand Wiggins said? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Also, if you want to hear more about that Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj story, go check out Armand Wiggins' channel. I will see y'all next time. Peace.